Hello everyone and welcome back to Dual Destinies. So we're here. This is investigation day 1, I suppose? Since it's the first day we actually got to investigate and we had to do the trial at first. I don't know if we're gonna have 2 days to investigate. I have no idea, but in the last one, we found out a very interesting turnaround that maybe the photo that we were banking on so hard has been reversed, and maybe it was the victim holding up this man here, and maybe there was a third party that committed the murder. However, for now, we're gonna have to do some investigating. We've talked to our buddy here, and now we move on. So let's go see where we can move to. I'm assuming that we're just going to entrance? That could mean anything, but we're going. Oh, here we are outside the Space Center. Oh, look at it. It looks just like Space Camp. Man, that's a movie I haven't seen in a hot minute. Have you guys ever seen the 80s movie Space Camp? I wouldn't say it's a good movie, but it's absolutely one of those movies that, like, I remember very clearly from my childhood. Very clearly. And I've watched it for as long as I can remember. Again, I need to preface by saying it's not good. But tell me if you remember that. I wanted to go to Space Camp so bad when I saw that movie. Wow. I was wondering what kind of place the Space Center would be. It almost looks like an amusement park of the future. Kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah. Did you know that they even let the public see their rockets up close? Wait. What? Oh, check it out. Look at how brightly the GYAXA logo shines in the sunlight above the entranceway. I see that. It looks nice. It looks like the Galaga plane. Has anyone made that reference yet? Okay, well, that guy's playing Galaga. I really dig the stars and rocket motif it's got going. GYAXA, huh? Isn't that the new name of the Federal Space R&D program? Yeah, but why the strange acronym? I mean, what is GYA supposed to stand for? Galaxy? It stands for Galaga. If that were it, then the whole thing would be something like Galaxy Exploration Agency. Which, if you ask me, I'd have abbreviated to GAXA or even Gaia. Huh. Well, I guess so. Oh, I know. Maybe the person who came up with the name really just likes the letter Y. This exchange is beginning to feel oddly like deja vu. Anyway, this place is more than just a research facility. It's also a tourist attraction. Yeah, the regular space camp is that too. But they do actually have like a launch center and the rockets at the space camp. That was the premise of the whole movie. I don't know if they still do, but they used to in the 80s when nobody cared. Tourist attraction? Don't make me laugh. It's a monument to the human race. Who the hell's that? Hello? Galactic scooter, full speed ahead! What hell? Who's that? Hello? Yeah! Oh my god, he looks like a One Piece character. That's not the first time we've had one. Look at him on his little Segway! Oh, you're just rocketing around there, Grips! Oh, who's this geezer and what's he want? That seems like a logical, reaction to any old man on a Segway. Look upon me and look well. Behold the great power of space science. Oh my god, behold the power of the science. I love him already. Gramps, you're right. Pardon me, but you are? My glorious name is Yuri Cosmos. I am the director of the Cosmos Space Center, the center of the cosmos. I love it. He also looks like a One Piece pirate a little bit. Boss, that was pretty groan-inducing. If this person is the Space Center's director, then that means... So you were one of the first to discover Clay's body, weren't you? Oh, that's a nice thing to just ask out of nowhere. Well, we didn't even introduce ourselves yet. Who was the first to find the victim? Actually, there were 2 of them! The Space Center director, Yuri Cosmos, and Detective Kandasam. Right, we heard about that in the trial. Oh, hi. Oh, sir? That is correct. I was honored to be the very first man in all of space and time to discover the body. But there's talk of the incident. You by any chance the space police? You can't tack the word space on just any old thing, you know. Well, I mean, you can. Who cares? Let him pretend. He's having fun. Where's Mr. Starbuck's lawyers? We're here to investigate his case. Oh, and we're Earth lawyers, by the way. Oh, I see. Yes, I've heard about you.
In that case, by my esteemed privilege, I grant you permission to investigate.
Oh, thanks.
I trust you are appropriately grateful. Now go ahead. Have at it.
I can't tell what kind of voice to give him yet. You know what? I have exactly 2 old men voices, and they're already in use. The judge's voice and like creepy old British man. So I guess we're going with creepy old British man. I can already tell he's gonna be nothing but trouble. Listen, old folks usually are. It's their privilege. They're old. When you get to that point, you get to be trouble again. That's how it works. Can't wait till I'm trouble. Don't let him hear you say that, or you'll see what trouble really is. Let's just be professional and ask him about where he found the body, okay? That's fine. I'm sure it's all gonna be fine. Okay. Well, first, you guys know. Gotta do it. Hey, old guy. Look at this badge. Excuse me, but about this piece of evidence.
Let me ask you a question. What will that object contribute to the future of mankind?
I don't know. A lot?
What?
Not much, I guess.
Ugh. Then how important could it be? Quite unlike the great historical figure Yuri Cosmos.
Yes, you're the most important historical figure I've ever heard of.
Ha 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 ha!
If he's any more self-absorbed, he'll turn into his very own black hole. Oh. Is that a euphemism or something? I don't want to know. All right, well, we've done that, and I have regrets. Talk. Yuri Cosmos. So, as director, what do you do here at the Space Center specifically?
Defend peace across the galaxy and promote space development in this country. No matter what obstacles stand in our way, we keep going for the sake of mankind.
I believe I used the word specifically in my question. God, my voice is breaking. I'm sorry. I've had a very hard time. I've been doing a lot of voice acting, and it's just shot.
Attention all personnel to your break stations. Prepare for break.
Oh, I get it. You just wander around and tell people what to do in a self-important manner. Listen, we all need that in our lives sometimes.
That is exactly right, because I am an important man and my manner is important.
Very important. Oh, Mr. Wright, this man doesn't get sarcasm.
Well, there's bound to be some people like that here in the boundlessness of space.
It's true.
What's that? You want to know what it is that makes me important specifically?
No. Maybe. No one really asked, but I guess we're getting it. Well, we kind of did.
Very well, I will tell you I was the central figure of the Hat 1 project.
Oh, that was your idea, was it?
You may proceed to be appropriately impressed. Go ahead, have at it.
I might be more impressed if I knew what he did for it specifically. He's like one of those dudes that like pads his resume, like says like the most asinine shit. That's literally the same thing, like the same skill, just written 5 times different. Could you tell us what you know about the incidents from the other day?
Well, I refuse.
What?
Explaining is a job for common folk, not the director of the center of the cosmos.
Oh, I'm sorry. Us poors can't ask you a question? Ridiculous.
My testimony, which will go down in space history, will be heard in the courtroom.
What? So does that mean you'll be taking the stand tomorrow?
That is correct. I will be the most glorious witness in the history of mankind!
I'm not sure if he really understands what being a witness is all about. He's just ready to act. He's ready to get his Emmy. Oh, looks like Director Cosmos is the type that only talks about what he wants to talk about. Oh, well, then let's at least try to ask him about the things he might be willing to open up about. Which is probably not much at this point. Oh, about Hat 1. All right, let's try it and see what he says. You gonna tell us about this? The Hat 1 was a rocket that launched into space 7 years ago, correct? And despite numerous problems, it somehow made its way back home?
Well, I suppose it is part of my job to educate ignorant young folk like you. Very well. I will impart to you the complete story of the Hat 1 project.
I can't wait. Oh, well, thank you very much. Oh, shoot.
Hat 1's noble mission was to collect samples from an asteroid. And Mr. Starbuck was the pilot for that flight. Eventually, the Hat 1 reached its planned orbit.
Oh, look at this, wow.
From where it launched the Hope probe towards the asteroid belt. From there, the Hope probe began its long, lonely journey into the far reaches of space. Then, after a terrifying struggle, the Hat One returned safely to Earth. That struggle...
Oh, sorry. Athena, I'm sorry. That struggle was when the incident known as the Hat One miracle occurred, right?
Correct. And it truly was a miracle, of course. They just had to turn the ordeal into a movie. As for the Hope probe, it did eventually arrive safely at its destination. It obtained a few samples from the asteroid and returned to Earth but a few days ago.
So what kind of samples are they? What's in them?
The samples are scheduled for analysis in the near future. We haven't had time since they just came back the day before Terran's murder.
Right, they're just still new.
Regrettably, we've had no time to inspect the samples due to everything that has occurred. But this puts our space development program ahead of other countries by several years.
That's quite impressive. I guess this guy isn't just a loudmouth braggart after all. Well, I mean, he could be. He's just a little bit more multifaceted.
In the golden age of space development, our predecessors were successful in bringing a moon rock back. That is the greatest achievement in the history of the Space Center. The public fell in love with space and all of its glorious potential.
A moon rock, huh? Well, I remember that being big.
Our endeavors with the moon rock lives on in our work with those asteroid samples. I want to bestow new hopes and dreams for the future upon mankind once again. That is my mission as the man who stands at the center of the cosmos.
He's very dramatic. I hear there's lots of research into moon rocks and stardust from asteroids these days. They say that the results could potentially have a huge impact on all civilization. It's very exciting, isn't it? It's like we're in a new space race with every other country out there.
What? Bite your tongue, it's not for anything so base as money or politics. It's all for the brilliant future that awaits mankind and all for my illustrious mission. With the recent budget cuts, my staff tells me finances are tight, but I won't hear it.
I guess even a space program has to watch its budget. Yeah, for sure. Sucks that it got cut, though. By the way, you seem awfully knowledgeable about this kind of thing, Athena. Huh? Well, you know, I thought I'd better brush up for the case. Oh, no. She's sitting there watching space videos, isn't she? Just like she was watching the whale videos of, like, past events. No, she totally was. Is that so?
Well, I will be on my way. As you can see, I am a very busy and a very important man.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
Galactic Scooter, fire up the main engine, max battle speed, and engage.
All right, Picard, bye. I love him. Honestly, guys, I'm not being silly. I like him, which means there's probably something wrong with him. Oh, no. That thing is surprisingly fast. I guess we better get going, too. You bet. Let's make it so. Oh my god, all these Star Trek Next Generation quotes? I'm not going to be able to live through this. I love Star Trek. I love the Next Generation. Can I talk to Athena? Oh, what to do? Okay, yeah, let's do it. I do like doing this every once in a while, too. Athena Sykes is fine. Huh? What was that all about? Well, I thought I'd better get fired up twice as much to make up for Apollo being gone. Aw, that's kind of sweet, Athena. For starters, I thought I'd imitate him. So you were doing a voice workout, huh? Yeah, you have to push your voice up from the pit of your stomach. Oh, I know. These LPs are my voice workout, guys. That's why my voice sounds so strained. Because, like, I batch record them and my voice just gets so tired. So if we do a little bit shorter today and, like, the next recording, I'm sorry, it's just I've been doing a lot of these at once. Hold it! There's a contradiction in the witness's statement. You're really serious about this. Objection! You're lying. The true culprit is the judge. What? Then who's gonna hand down the verdict? Oh, I didn't think of that. Any ideas, girl? So what do you think we should do next? Oh, that's right. What is it, Athena? Oh, well, I just remembered I forgot to go running today. Oh, I was so taken up with what happened to Apollo, it slipped my mind. Listen, one day's not gonna hurt. It's all right. That wasn't what I was asking. Oh, that's it? All right, that's it. That's it. All right, well, let's move and see where we can go to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make these next few a little bit shorter than normal. I've heard already that this case is kind of long. Um, so normally I would like to make longer videos, like around the 40-minute range, but I've been doing so much with my voice lately that I really have to be conscientious about how much I'm straining it. Otherwise, we could have a problem. So I just don't want to have three 40-minute videos of me with this kind of scratch. Sorry guys. I hope you understand. I'm doing the very best that I can. And I'm really happy to have a lot of voice work lately, but it's just taking a little bit of a toll. All right, the boarding lounge. I'm sorry for that. And I'll sip water while we move over there. Let's go. Oh, look at this. Look at the little thing in the background. What's that? It looks like a seahorse / like Loch Ness monster thing. Ooh, also, the chair up in the top center. That's like what's it called? Shoot. They had a name for it. It's in Space Camp, the movie that I talked about. They got on it and the girl got like mega sick and she couldn't like stabilize it. It was really scary actually. It's called like, oh shit. It's going to bother me, but I'll figure it out. It's like an anti-gravity like it's meant to like simulate like the spin that the ship goes through when you sometimes re-enter the Earth's atmosphere and you have to stabilize it. That's like part of like a pilot's training. So this is where Mr. Taryn was murdered. Oh, it was in here. Okay, so this is the lounge. Yeah, this is the lounge. Let's see that diagram the police made again. All right, let's take a look at it. Yep, there it is. So we're on the 3rd floor. Right now, we're in the main building here on the right side on the 3rd floor. Clay and Mr. Starbuck fled here from Launchpad 1 after the explosion.
You there! No admittance without express permission.
Well, we're Mr. Starbuck's lawyers. We've come to investigate.
Sorry? Nobody gets in without permission, not even the police superintendent. Can't have Detective Fulbright getting mad at me.
So...
Oh, whoops. So Detective Fulbright is here? Yeah, he's in the Launchpad 1 corridor. Go get clearance from him, then we'll talk.
Oh, shoot, that's exactly what we'll do. Leave it to me. I'm great at getting intel out of Detective Fulbright.
It's true. We've done this before.
Let's see. What trick should I use on him today?
I don't know if I should be grateful or afraid.
So, to get to Launchpad 1 corridor...
We just go, like, through a literal corridor, don't we?
We just have to go through that door with the blue rocket on it, I think.
Wait, that door...
We've seen it before.
It looks awfully familiar.
Good eye there, boss. This is the door that Clay and Mr. Starbuck used during their escape from the launch pad.
Ah, that explains it.
The fingerprint system has been deactivated, so I think we can just pass through. Now, come on. Let's go.
Okay. Let us go.
All right. Launchpad 1, is it down here? Here it is. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, look, there's a little robot. Little robot friend. He's doing a little vacuuming. Oh, my God. Oh, there's a lot of police tape. And there's a sign up there. What's that say? Something like safety first. Even in space. Safety first. Very good. That's a good message for us all.
So this is it, huh? This is the corridor the two of them used in their escape.
Yeah. This is the only thing connecting Launchpad 1 with the main building.
I see police tape down at the other end. Guess we won't be looking at the launch pad.
What? We probably need to, though, don't we? Like, isn't that kind of important?
Oh, well.
After the explosion, this whole corridor must have been filled with smoke.
And the launch pad itself was probably a sea of flames. It must have been pretty scary for them.
Now, where could Detective Fulbright be? Hey, I think that's him over there.
Well, it's not like you can mistake him. He always wears this... Are we not supposed to have any music here, by the way? I hope that's not like a thing that has fucked up somehow. What should I do? Which path is the path of justice?
You all right there, Bobby? What's wrong? My buddy, my guy. He seems to be lost. That's funny. This corridor is a straight shot.
Oh, wait, was that a euphemism? Huh? Oh, it's you lawyer people.
There it is. I was waiting for it. You cannot have Bobby on my screen without this music. I refuse.
Welcome to the Space Center! Enjoying a relaxing day off, are you? Here for a little rocket sightseeing?
We're here to investigate the scene, same as you. Do you have any info to share? Boss, if he acts at all reluctant to give us information, we hit him with the whatever shall we do act. I'm sure he'll fall for it. Got it? That might work for you, Athena. I'm not sure it's gonna work if Phoenix does it. I'm just saying. It could need a cute girl's touch on it. It just might. Are we trying to catch the unruly family dog here or something? Well, a little. Bobby's a little bit like that, no?
Info on the case, huh? All right. I'll gladly share some with you.
Bobby, you're the best! Fucking love you, man. Huh? Well, what just happened? I don't know, he just said yes.
Detectives and lawyers seeking truth and justice side by side. I like it. Just take whatever you want from me, you info bandits. I'm in a generous mood today.
You're so happy today. What happened? I don't know. There's something weird about Detective Fulbright today. Oh, I hope he's okay. Well, we need information, so let's run with it. Well, if you say so. What you got, Bobby? You're gonna talk to us, actually. I know I've presented Bobby my badge before as Phoenix, so I'm not sure I need to do it again. Let me know if that was a mistake. Detective Fulbright, could you give us permission to investigate the crime scene? There's an officer on guard and we can't get in. Oh, whatever shall we do?
That's an easy one. I'll let them know over there to let you in.
Haha, Pog, it frickin' worked.
Investigate to your heart's content. Take a week if you need it, a month.
I can't. The trial's tomorrow. I wish I could.
Shall I have some snacks delivered? One of my men gives a mean neck rub.
Wait, is this sarcasm? I can't tell. It almost seems mean.
No.
That's okay, but thanks. Definitely not the Fulbright I know. What's happened, Bobby? Detective Fulbright's acting sickeningly sweet. It's kind of gross, actually. Do you think he hit his head or something? Something must have happened, and that worries me. Who knows? Whatever the case, it's making our lives way easier. Well, at least he's talking. I guess that's something. All right, well, what happened exactly? Do you have any info on that? You were here at the Space Center at the time of the incidents, weren't you, Detective?
That's right, I was here on a security assignment.
Well, the police are required to secure rocket launches now. I didn't know that.
Yes? Well, you know us. To serve and protect.
It does seem weird, and I think I did mention it when they were talking about it in the trial. I was like, why were the police already there? Doesn't that seem a bit odd? The space station, NASA and stuff, don't they have their own guards? I believe that they do.
The explosions occurred while I was here on duty, so I started leading the evacuation.
Why were you here on duty if something wasn't already wrong? Was something already wrong? He's leaving out a lot of details, but okay. Could you tell us more about what happened?
Of course. A bomb went off on the second floor of the main building.
Right, we know about that.
Right after that, the one over in Launch Pad 1 also blew sky high.
Right, we know about that too.
So I immediately instructed the visitors and the employees to evacuate to the shelter.
The shelter?
That's right. There's an evacuation shelter in the basement of the Space Center.
Right, we saw that as well. Okay, this all seems to add up.
It's there for accidents and emergencies and the like.
So, where were you when the first bomb went off?
I was on duty on the 4th floor. It was quite the madhouse, I tell you. The elevator wasn't working on account of the explosion. And the stairs on the 2nd floor were destroyed, so we couldn't go that way.
Then, wasn't it impossible to get down to the basement shelter? Yeah, how did you do it?
No, we lowered an emergency ladder from a 4th floor window and escaped that way.
Oh, that's clever. Good job.
It was a folding ladder, so it wasn't very stable, but at least it reached the ground.
Yeah, those are scary, but at least, in an emergency.
After I secured the ladder, I left to take another look around for any other survivors. Once everyone else got out safely, I made my way down too and headed to the shelter.
Wow, what an ordeal. But climbing down an emergency ladder kind of sounds fun. Have you ever been on one of those? God, they're really kind of scary, actually. I remember when I used to live in Boston, and I lived up on, 3rd, 4th floor of, a brownstone. I had one, to throw over the windowsill just in case. We had a fire escape, but it was on the other side of the building. We were rickety, so you never know. But I never had to use it, thank goodness. Thank you for your answers, Detective. They were very helpful.
Just a moment. I have some more information to share with you.
Wait, you want to share extra stuff with me? What's going on with him?
But don't tell Prosecutor Blackwell, okay?
Oh, did you guys have a fight or something? Maybe that's what it is. Are you like on the outs with him, with your boyfriend, and you're deciding to like throw him under the bus? Wow, Prosecutor Blackwell usually has you on a short leash too. There's gotta be dozen of those two together. There has to be. Can't wait till this is done so I can read it.
Well, never mind that. I thought you should know that there was a witness.
Since when? Wait, how come we haven't heard about that until now? What? What kind of info are you holding from me, sir?
Could you tell us more about the witness? Sure thing. The witness was a Space Center employee who was on the 4th floor. While she was climbing down, she looked through a window into the 3rd floor lounge.
So, she was looking into the crime scene from the outside?
That's right. It was just a matter of chance that she saw something important. Not that I know what she saw exactly yet, though.
You didn't ask her? You don't? But that's the most important thing of all. It is. It's weird that they didn't follow up on that. Seems sus.
Ha ha ha! Don't you worry. I'll get around to interviewing her soon enough. She should still be somewhere here in the Space Center. You might even run into her.
Okay, so we have another person to look for. A 4th floor employee, huh? All right. Thanks for the info, Detective Fulbright. Yeah, thanks. It was actually a little bit helpful, wasn't it? Gee, you sure are being cooperative. A little too cooperative, even? What's he gonna say about that?
Yes, well, actually,
What's wrong, Bobby? I've never seen him like that before. Something you can't talk about? Is it personal? It's private, huh?
Yes, something like that. Anyway, never mind.
Don't worry about me. Oh, something must have happened between him and Blackwell, eh? He must be on the rocks or something. Maybe he's not sure what to do.
Oh, well, I'll be on my way now.
Okay, you're right. Jeez, what's gotten into him? I'm telling you, this whole case is odd. What was that all about? Something's definitely going on. I'm gonna get it out of him the next time I see him. Yep. I mean, Bobby is cute. I'm here for it. But I think he belongs to Blackwell. Okay. I'm not so sure he'll talk about it, though. Well, we have permission to investigate now. Let's head back to the boarding lounge. All right. Well, you know what? I hope it's okay that I do this, guys. I'm sorry. I know that you prefer the longer videos, but just in the interest of my voice, I hope it's okay that we stop here. Because I really don't want to stop it at an awkward time either. I want to make sure we get good tracks of time. So I want to thank you so much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, and I will see you soon in the next episode. Toodaloo, everyone.